Okay, thank you for the opportunity given to us. Now we will introduce our team, VS the Pro Team. My name is Malala Kenchan Harefa and I'm as the first speaker. Okay, my name is Kani Harefa and second speaker. And my name is Shirley Flower and I'm as a third speaker. Thank you. Okay, give a applause for Okay, now let's move to the contra team.
For the chance that given to us, here from Defense 1 and Contra team, and we would like to introduce our team. My name is Debat and I'm standing here as the first speaker, and next to me,
my name is Arif as the second speaker.
My name is I'm the third speaker. Thank you.
Okay, give a applause. I'm so excited to see the meeting today. Okay, you guys can stand in the middle and shake hands. Once again, to the both teams, stand in the middle and shake hands.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity given to us. Now we will discuss about can affect online for students. Until now, online games have made many friends. We can also see around us, people are cool playing games. Many people say that online games that can consume a person's time in vain. But here is that online gaming does not have a bad impact for us, but instead gives an advantage to our life in some areas. If you continue to claim that the influence of these online games is bad for your life, then you don't understand how to make good use of technological advances. Judging from the data released by Cominfo 2019, we decide that Chairman Joko Widodo will hold a sport competition in Indonesia. Minister of Communication and Informatics Rudiantara said, hopes that air gamers will be superior in the internal area. And the president himself, yes.
If we say there is no bad impact from the online games, then why there is still the gamer sick because of the game online? The gamer who doesn't care about their health. Thank you.
Okay, if you say that game online is bad, we can see the game online does not make the bad impact. And if you say like that, you can see the personality. It's bad to your personality. If you know what you think to play game online, it can be useful for you. And if you say it is so bad impact to make you sick, for me it's not best reason to improve for the game online is bad. But I will tell you it's bad to you and why you and however you can play game to get have fun. And now I will continue our statement. It is clear that online games are now a forum for recognition of skills in the world. So, games can also make the name of the Indonesian, yes.
The genius science is e-sport, but the topic is about the student. Can you explain it?
Okay, before
E-sport is for student. Okay, for gamers, sorry.
Okay, now we can note not students are playing game, but many people who play game. So we don't start to player, but is this in the world? I will tell you what effect for student, not just for student. It is people around us who play in the game. Okay, I will yes.
But our motion is game online effect for student, not for all people. Thank you.
Yes, I know, but students is the player of games, and students is a people. Yes. Now, furthermore, Kevin Paragraph considers that game application have the large role in boosting the economy through the growth of the digital economy, and this can increase the country foreign exchange. Of course, what I said is clear evidence that online games are not viewed badly, and if you say we can see the bad impact for students, now I will give you what the useful the game online for our duty. So I also have a facts because my sister can understand English because of the video game she plays. I was asked for my sisters, how do you know to say them? Because I have game. What kind of game do you play? It's Minecraft. And she also play Minecraft. From the game, he aspired to become an architect. First, from the game, he aspires to become an architect. It is a simple thing that we need to understand. But if you say the online game is bad, for me, in the fact, it doesn't really like that. This is a right that we cannot deny in our lives. Actually, the biggest mistake is not the game, but the person or users who play the game. far. The game online is not bad, but it's bad if the person wouldn't know the time if he or she played the game. And I also play the games with my family, but we think it's this one way to quality time and try new fun things. Isn't it to able to increase the bond in the family just because of simple gamers? Okay, we can see from the psychological side, in fact, everyone, therefore the student, we want to feel great or able in certain aspect.
I'm sorry, time is over.
Okay, thank you, that's all.
Okay. Now, let's move to the first speaker of Contra Team.
Thank you for the chance that given to me. We know game online is a game that played by many players all over the world at the same time and connect via the internet network. We know we disagree about the good impact from the game online because online game has made a revolution of children's life. We know previously many children playing outside their home, playing such as playing hide and seek, playing marbles, playing rope, and other form of the playing of the game. But now we can see that it rarely looks like that because most of them playing game online inside their home. Research says that average teenage boys spend more than 16 hours to play video games a week. In 2018 report, 2/3 of US youth aged 13 or older consider themselves as a gamer. According to 2017 data, children aged from 12 until 15 play game online around 12.2 hours a week. And this is obviously a ridiculous amount of the time to spend playing video games. But today's world is not uncommon for individuals who spend over the third of their life to playing video games. According to American Psychological Association, or APA, finds a consistent correlation between playing violent video games and aggression. In 2018, four large countries, including the United States, analyzed studies involving 17,000 children and conclude that children.
May I please?
Sure.
I have one reason why I said the game online is useful, because the game online can intense problem solving and logic. A recent study from 2015 from Australian and Chinese research team showed that gaming improves problem solving skills and logic, and this is the fact based on data for students in Australia. And I think this is a fact for students, but for students that game online not has a bad impact, but game online have a useful impact in our life and the students' life. And can you explain me what you said before? Because you said this game online have a bad impact for students.
The answer is simple. This doesn't apply for everyone. Okay? This doesn't apply for everyone because in reality we see that students have a bad health because of the online games, and that's the example of the bad impact. Once again, it doesn't apply to everyone. Okay? Thank you. Let me continue my words. In June 2018, the World Health Organization, or WHO, name game addiction as a mental disorder. Kids can become addicted to video games. Game online can make many bad impacts such as sleep deprivation. Hours of gaming every day may result to the sleep deprivation, especially if you play late at night. Sleep deprivation also causes memory impairment and relationship stress, significantly reducing your overall quality. You have run out of time. Okay.
If you say because game online children can more difficult to focus and be lazy to teach in school, don't judge the mistake of the game, then you also need to ask yourself or the game player. Because everything comes from people, and who knows what is best for us is only ourselves. Basically, because everything comes from people, and we must know what is the best for us is only ourselves. Thank you.
Okay. People have a different personality, and what I just said is game online can make a bad impact for students, such as addicted. It can change the student's life, such as they can sleep deprivation, they will experience good performance. People have a different personality, but also game online can make a bad impact of the student's behavior. Okay, let me continue my work. The example of the sleep deprivation is a gamer named Jack from Michigan. He said that I started getting less sleep and found myself not enjoy my life much. As a result, I became depressed and anxious, and this is very bad for our health. Another bad impact is the depression. When you play games at several times in a row, you forget to eat, to drink, and carry off your health. Without the proper nutrition and water, your body will not function properly. Another big impact is physical health atrophy, muscle atrophy, and obesity. We know the less you move and exercise, the more your body will start to suffer. For example, is weight gain, muscle loss, stiff joints, and poor posture. And another bad impact is make us bad concentrate. We know gaming demands to focus and concentrate. It demands all of your attention. Okay,
Sorry.
Thank you.
Time is over. So give applause for the first speaker of Debat. Okay, now let's move to the second speaker of Protein. Silent plays are honored.
Okay, advance, thank you for the opportunity given to us to present arguments about the effect of online games on students. The existence of online games is not bad. It is not something bad. The bad is that you might be criminal because of the user, not because of online games. The first speaker from outside may have explained some of the positive effect of online games. You should be able to consider that let things even further. It is seen when using Android or other device, Android and other technologies, we were created with the aim of being able to make work easier, or even as a medium for human entertainment. The future provided are very good and super every activity we want to do. We cannot avoid the change or modernization Okay.
So, if you say so, bad impact is occurred for someone that use it uncontrollably. Indirectly, you agree with our statement that said bad impact is occurred. Can you give me a reason?
No. I don't say
You are on the topic.
No. You have said that bad impact of gambling is occurred when someone use it uncontrollably. When someone use it uncontrollably, it comes from their self. So, indirectly, you agree with the bad impact of online games. Can you clarify about that?
no. Because I say game online is not wrong, but the user, okay, the bad things that you might describe happen because of the user, not because of online games. Okay, I will continue. It said when using Android or other device, Android and other technologies were created with the aim of being able to make work easier, or if even as a medium for human entertainment. The future prophets are very good and super every activity we want to do. We cannot avoid the change or modernization that occurs. We have. Sure.
If you say the addiction is occurred when because it comes from someone, then why if we see logic, someone that has an addiction because he has played online games, not he hasn't played online games. Once again, the addiction is occurred when someone play online games, not when he hasn't played online games. So it means that the addiction is come from the online games, not from the user. Thank you.
Okay, can you give the example to prove what you say?
Okay, for example, dozens of elementary school students skipping school for 4 months due to addiction to online games. So the students in a school skipping their schools for 4 months because they spend his time by playing online games.
Let me give an analogy. Okay. I give an analogy. Okay. Here I use a gadget. Okay. But this is not yours. Not yours. Okay. Suddenly you find and see it. You will take it or not. Take it or not.
Yes, I will.
Okay, that is true. The correct choice. Likewise with the online games, it's made up to you. You are the only who can control yourself. Okay, made to you. Okay, thank you. I will continue my argument. And look at the positive impact that it has on the economy. By playing games, not a few games are able to earn fantastic income by playing online games. This indicates that if you run a business serious playing online games, then it can provide benefit. The positive impact of this what can be the best solution for anyone who has trouble getting a job, but can be realised even when playing online games. Instead of being idle which you will add to the state garden, you should take advantage of online games. Seeing the best
basically, the positive impact of playing online games for young Indonesian is very diverse. Therefore, there is not needed to hesitate to vent your discomfort or hobbies by playing online games. If you say that online games have a negative impact on children and students and cause children to waste their time, maybe you don't understand another point of view, okay? And you don't understand another point of view. That's your opinion of the point of view. You and whoever it's
I'm sorry, time is over.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's move to the second speaker of contracting.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Okay, because the POI time is over, I can continue answering your question. But when you ask me if there is a hack, would you gonna take it? Yes, I do. But I don't play online games. Yes, I don't play online games. I do something benefits than playing online games. Okay, I have my own experience. When I was a child, I always played traditional games such as like we have now katutan or Lomba, hide and seek or else. And right now, I never see children that playing online game, that playing traditional games in their young. So what it means? It means that online games has made a revolution of children's life. Once again, online games has made a revolution of children's life. Okay, so how bad how terrible bad impact of yes.
You say you didn't play online games. Yes. How do you say online games are bad? You just don't use them. You don't feel and get a positive impact.
Okay, first of all, we cannot judge someone that playing a handphone is on playing online games. Okay, when we saw someone that playing a handphone, there's a chance that they don't play online games. They can do more benefits activity from their handphones. Okay, for the bad impact. Yes, when I was a child, I am the one that played online games. That I have felt the bad impact, and I have stopped it because that is not useful for my future, and I must do something that useful for my future, and I can fix my future to be well. Okay, thank you. Can I continue my explanation? Yes.
I asked about you. What your experience yourself, not about other people.
Okay, I have said that this is my own experience. This is my own experience. When I was a child too, I was the one of the children that play online games that I have felt the bad impact of it. So I try to avoid it, and I can fix my future to be the best, to be the well. Okay, thank you. Can I continue my explanation? Okay. According to experts, Hawani and Madiani in 2011, online games has a seduction or enthusiasm. So when someone plays online games for the first time, they will feel more enthusiasm. They feel like I'm the cool one, and I'm the one that following the trend because of this. So we can conclude that when the students playing the online games for the first time, he has addiction. Okay, so what kind of bad impact that causes by addiction? The first is social disconnection. Okay, the social disconnection. When someone has an addiction in playing online games, he spend their time by playing online games, not to talk or interact with other people. As a social creature, we must interact to other people so that we can share our problems, our stories, so that they can give an advice or suggestion to us. Okay, so when we think, when someone spend their time in playing online games, where did they share their story or their problems? This is not bad things when they tell their story or their problems with their handphones. Okay. The second is mental health issues. When someone has an addiction, they will be restless when they don't do play online games, and when their parents take the handphone so that their children cannot play online games anymore, they will angry to their parents and force their parents to give it back so that they can play online games well. It is such a mental health issues because they can live. It means they can live without online games. And the third is exposure of toxic environment. We have heard that someone that play online games and then they lose, they will say bad words such as I'm sorry, dog, like pig or dick or something else. It is so bad because when playing online games, it can make someone that doesn't recognize of bad word is recognized by it. So this is such a bad impact of addiction online games. The fourth is bad academic performance. When someone has an addiction to playing game online, they will spend their time in playing online games than to study. So that when I was a child, I have a great academic performance. But when I recognized by online games, I played and I felt that my academic performance is decreased. So I have to stop it. It is kind of not useful. Okay, the last one. It can disturb our health. When someone has an addiction in playing online games, it can disturb their health. Why? Because they don't have any time to eat, to drink and sleep well or take a rest. So it can influence the health. Okay, we have seen right now the children has a short body. Why? Because the nutrition is not enough for their body. Why? Because they have not time to eat, to drink and sleep well so that it can influence on their growth. That's why this time we see the children has a short life. That's such a bad impact on our games. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the third speaker from Pro Team.
Well, thank you for the opportunity and the time that given to me. I'm as a third speaker and I want to tell you about our argument. But before that, let me remind you that the online game is not wrong. It is the user fault. Why I can say that? Because the student who get addicted of online game is why them can control themselves. So, on the other hand, online game is very useful as a means of online game can entertain them. Indonesian youth cannot escape boredom, emotion, depression, stress, and other uncomfortable feelings. Trigger for these uncomfortable feelings can also from many things. So playing online game can mean to release these uncomfortable feelings. It is even more worrying if students who feel this uncomfortable feeling let go from the people around them.
PI, please.
Sure.
You say that the online games but it will give addiction to the players. So that means that you agree with our statement that say that online games has bad impacts, and that means you agree because you agree with the bad impacts of online games. Thank you.
Sorry, but I didn't say addiction. About addiction, you know. This is just focus on my argument. So I will continue my argument. It is even more worrying if students didn't play on the net. This uncomfortable feeling like love from the people around them. If students didn't play online games as to entertain themselves, the student may commit suicide, get involved in crime or commit other dangerous action. So, if contracting says that online game is wrong, we say no. Thank you.
Okay, wanna something? Voting. BOI, please. So you have said that the online games is not wrong and that's the player's fault. So if we think about it, the online games is just the place when the players can get the bad impacts. Online games is not online games is give the opportunity for us to get the bad impacts because from online games all of the players in the world are play games and they can give bad influence to us because in the online games we can free to communicate with other people and we can get the bad impact. So thank you.
Why you say that game online is have a bad impact? We emphasize again on the impact you say it means it returns to the user, not to the game.
But if you think the online games it causes of bad behavior, because what? Because from the online games, all of the players around the world can play, communicate, free to communicate to other people, and that's the means why we have bad behaviors. Because the children they have uncontrolled emotions, so that they can get the bad impact because they can differentiate between the bad and good thing.
So that's what parents are for. The parents must control their children.
Okay, continue. But some of children don't want to tell the good thing by their parents because they can differentiate between the good and bad. They can think like, oh my God, is that wrong? I play the online games and my parents gonna bet on me. No, that's not gonna happen.
Then what about educational games like ABC games for children? This has a good impact on shepherding brain abilities. So I think you must see the benefit of the online games and you must feel it and then you can change your mindset. Thank you.
Want to add something?
Because they can POI. Yeah, because POI time is over, so they can't do that.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move
To the last
to the last speaker of contracting.
So, thank you for the change that given to me right now. So, based on our explanation before, we can see that the online games has so many bad impacts on students. That's one support the children, especially students, and that will make them don't focus in their study. Online games will make them get the bad behavior, bad attitude, and it has a bad impact on their health. I have three examples right here. The first one is dozens of students in Semarang are in therapy addicted to online games. The second is three children in Semarang are get trading because they were addicted to online games. And then third, as the second speaker have said before, elementary school students skipping school for 4 months because addiction to online games. We can see, based on the cases that I have told you before, the online games does not have any positive effects on students. Online games will turn you into the bad things, such as will have the bad manner, bad attitude, bad behavior, toxic relationship, mental disorder, etc. So, based on republica.co.id, 86 teenagers addicted to online games. So if we think by the logical, teenagers are us, students. So when they are addicted to online games, that means they will get the bad influence and the online games, because online games is have all of the bad impacts. Yes, please.
So don't you know that the fact many students who play games have many international achievements?
Once again, please.
So don't you know the fact that many students who play games have many made international achievements?
Okay, so you said that, but if you think that's not gonna work to all of the students. Because what? Because all of the students have different personalities. So maybe it's work to them, but that's not gonna be work. Maybe for someone, maybe for me, for another. So that's not work for everyone. Thank you. So I will.
So the bad impacts didn't work to all of the students. And a small
No,
example.
that's not what I mean. I say, what did you say before? That's me, the good cannot work to every student. Because the students have different personalities, so don't overthink the traffic.
I know you didn't speak like that. And how about the small example we had
Hold on.
from Delta 12 Science 6? He was sent to a field because he has skills in the game.
Yes, they have skills, but not all of the children have skills. Some children are just play games just to get some fun or anything. Then maybe another students will think just
That's a benefit of
according to
to get fun.
continue your
About your make your statement.
based on our in majority in 2011, online games has tradition of institutional when someone play online games for the first time. So when the first time, maybe they gonna be curious to play, or maybe they will serious to find maybe to get some educational or make some friends or wanna be the gamer. But
So you agree with us?
not that no, I'm not. So listen to me. So maybe for the first time they're gonna think like that, but after that, as the time the students will get the bad influence because just like when you like to drawing. When you like to draw, maybe you're gonna be curious to make the beautiful art, or maybe you wanna be an artist in the future. But when you lose, or when you cannot make the beautiful art, you will stop and disappointed on yourself, and that's why you will get the bad influence, and that's gonna kill your spirit to do that. That's why I say that the online business has bad impact on students. So the conclusion is that gambling has bad impacts on students, just like our explained before. And online games are not good for young people. Thank you.
Okay.
We have still enough time. Do you want to say something? No. Can I take some? Okay. Let's start from the first three. I think it's more amazing game. Okay. Let's start from Okay, now let's move to the closing statement from
Okay, to honorable judges and the ladies and gentlemen, if we say we just only see the bad effects in online games, you have to see the good side of society, economy, historical, and improving student skills. Once again, improving student skills. Not only at school, but we talk about when we live in new era. In new era, we use technology, and the technology and game can be wise from the technology. That's the reason why we live in new era. And there are also many online games, especially intended for students, such as printing, t-shirts, crossword, the puzzle, and technology. This is a technological development. The aim to let students unwind by playing fun games while giving lessons, or smart playing games and giving the lessons. And if you say, because online games children are more difficult to focus and tend to be lazy to teach, don't judge the mistake of the game. Then you also ask yourself what your fault or the player game. Because everything comes from people, and we know what the best for our life. And once again, we emphasize that online games were created not to the next generation of students, but as a means of entertainment and learning for children to be more creative in thinking. For example, educational games.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's all.
Honorable educator and ladies and gentlemen, we know game online is being played by many people from all over the world, and at the same time connect via internet. And we know because online games, the children's life is changing. Once again, the children's life is changing. We know previously, before there is an online game, many children playing outside the house. But But after there is an online game, they're just playing online games inside their home. And online games can also make a bad impact for all of them. Research says that average teenage boys spend 8 hours playing online games in a week. And this is obviously a ridiculous amount of the time spent to play video games. Okay, once again, it's obviously a ridiculous amount of time to play video games, and it may bad impact for all of us, such as sleep deprivation, dehydration, physical health, atrophy, muscle atrophy, obesity, bad concentration, depression, or social disconnection. So there is no good impact playing online games. And if you play online games, you just get bad impact, and it makes you either the person or physical to be bad. But if you say it's from the users, then users can have a bad behavior if they're not playing a video game. So it's clear that bad behavior comes from the online games. Thank you.
Can you guess who's the winner of this debate? Okay.
Semangat jahat.
Okay, we have a winner.